getting started here. Game 2. We've got opening lineup: Cameron, Lou, and net. Gasso and Rodriguez on D. Gwynn, Liebecker, and I'm guessing Tyler Melkovich, number 2, playing against Team West White. Sophia Samora starting in net. Was that up yesterday? I can't quite understand the announcer to figure out who it is. It looks like Aurora is on D. Sophia Samora in net. And
do it off my phone, hotspot it, so have somebody tell us how it looks.
Oh. We are have a little different setup here, so please let us know if you can hear us all right as we get through the anthem. All right. Got the anthem done. Time to play some hockey. So, game 2, we're here at the 2025 NAFES National. We're playing Team West White. And game 2 for the Western Selects White team, who are in black jerseys, against Team West White in the white jerseys. North American Female Elite Showcase is what NAFES stands for. Selects are 1-0 on the weekend after a game with West Canyon last night, as they take the ice for game 2. Here coming to you live from Blaine, Minnesota. Back to Rodriguez. She goes D to D to Gasso. Gasso. Backhands up far side to Gwynn. And Melkovich there. And Gwynn battling the wall, and Team West gets it deep. A little back to stop behind her net, leaving it for Gasso to skate through that on the breakout. Liebecker up to Melkovich. She's got Gwynn with her. Gwynn, just hits the post. Great pass. Goes off the post, and Melkovich works top. Rodriguez. Shot saved by Samora. Liebecker there for the rebound, but Samora's able to steer that wide. Gwynn, Melkovich just wide. To Liebecker off the post. And Gwynn off the wall. She shoots, off the post with the stick. on Samora. Big stick save. Gwynn looks to center, goes off a skate, winds up in on Samora. She's able to hold on to it and get the whistle. 20-minute periods here for this showcase. Stop time, so a little bit longer game than normal. As Wu steps in for the face-off, White wins it back. They go behind their net and break out through the middle, picked off by Visovich. She gets it deep. Negus is there. She works it around the wall. Fisher keeps it in to Wu. Wu, Viskovich, and Negus. They come out of the corner with it. Wu drops off to Negus. She goes up top. Fisher flies one. Blocked by White. They're able to break it out. Looks like Wiedemeyer gets his own, hits the brakes. She's challenged by Fisher. Wu on the back check with Fargo back there battling for the puck. Fisher comes over to help out behind the net. She battles. Two White players come out this side to this week. She reverses behind her own net. Wiedemeyer on White. Gets the puck. She reverses center pass in front. Tips it in on net. Who holds on to it for the save. 17:50 mark of the first period. Scoring opportunity for White, Team West White. We got Blom on the faceoff over to Schwartz, up to Liebecker. Liebecker's out with Blom and Connolly. Connolly gets the line. She works to the middle. Gets through the skates, goes up top. Ooh, looked right from the point there. And outlet pass. Nobody there except Schwartz. First one back to pick that up. Near side, she's pressured. She gets bumped off the puck. Liebecker, half wall near side, goes up top. Sent in, up, deflected up and out by Blom's stick. So we'll have a face-off inside. Because it went off Blom's stick inside the zone, we'll have a D-zone face-off. And we've got Malkovich, Schneider, and Gwynn out, wrapped around. Gwynn couldn't get it. She gets off the wall, centering pass to Schneider. Schneider gets the zone. She's got a Malkovich and Gwynn, centering pass. Malkovich shot just off the stick, goes wide, blocker. Gasso gets it at the point. She works up top to Malkovich, over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez fires one in the glove, out, kept in by Gasso. She works over to Gwynn. Gwynn back to Gasso off a stick, and White gets it out. Rodriguez is back. She picks up the loose puck, reverses back near side to Gasso. She's pressured by White. The battle corner picked off by Malkovich. She's got some speed coming out of the zone. She goes to the outside. Gets to the middle. Schneider shot. Blocked in front by White. Wins. Gets it. She works the middle. Over to Schneider. Or Malkovich, excuse me. Malkovich, Schneider. Gwynn behind the net. She reverses back. She's got top open for Fisher. Fisher, D to D. Gasso. Gasso fires it. Glove save. Samora. Schneider and Malkovich there, but no rebound. Samora holds on for the whistle. Period one here at Rink 6, the Super Rink here in Blaine, Minnesota. Liebecker, Fisher, shot, tried to get tipped, it's loose. Viskovich and Liebecker. Negus on the back check, gets it. Viskovich comes away with it. She regroups to Schwartz. Schwartz near side, picked off by Manwaring. Schwartz gets it back. She pins it, eats it on the wall, and they go deep with it. Viskovich is back. She's got Fisher with her. She hits the break. Comes back near side. Schwartz. Oh, funny bounce off the Zamboni door. Winds up out to Negus, 2-on-1. Negus and Viskovich. Centering pass. Oh, D gets back. Able to get a stick on that centering pass, and they come out, get to the red line, and get it deep. Lou behind her net. Stops it, bumps it over to Schwartz. Schwartz goes behind her net. She's on the breakout. She's got a little ice. She cuts back to the middle. Gets bumped off the puck there, and White gets it in. Steals back. She goes behind the net. Near side. The linebacker, another funny bounce off the Zamboni door. Near side corner. Linebacker looks for Connolly through the middle. Over to Wu. Wu pressured by White. She cuts back to the middle. Hits a skate. Connolly comes in on the forecheck. Kept in by Blom. Blom comes across the blue line. Goes wide near side. Cuts to the middle. Bumped off her stick. Steele looks to get it back down low to Blom. Blom by herself with two White players. So Wu steps in to help out. White comes out near side and able to go off the wall around Steele as Fargo's first one back. She gets the speed behind her own net on the breakout, moves it up far side. Blom pressured by White. White goes D to D. Wu on the forecheck. They get it up to Steele. She goes D to D. Fargo. Fargo looks far side. Blom. White gets sick on that one and hops over. Her stick goes to Wu. Wu regroups his center ice. She goes wide and gets his zone. Goes behind the net, hits the brakes, looks for Collie in front off the skate. The roommate connection down there, trying to get the first goal of the game. Scissors play to Fargo. She shot. Her shot's blocked, rather. And Conley goes to Wu. Wu goes up top. Fargo fires one in off a shin pad. Conley to Wu. Wu scissors to Conley down low. Comes top. Fargo gets it in. She gets it deep down to Conley. Conley behind the net, tries to drag to the middle. Power move near post, gets a shot on that. And Samora makes the save. And holds on, smothers that one up for the whistle with 13:02 left in the first period. And Malkovich steps in for the face-off. She's out now with Schneider and Viskovitz. Rodriguez keeps it in. She gets it deep. White reverses back up near side on the breakout. Centering pass. Gasso steps up. White gets it back into the White zone. And they go back out where Gasso gets it. She's looking to move it. She's pressured. She reverses back away from pressure and gets through into the zone. She drops to Schneider. Schneider on the stick of Melkovich on the back rebound. She gets a quick shot to the net, up and over the pad under the glove. Quick shot. Is able to sneak by Samora. She didn't take the extra time to dust it off and puts it right into the net for the first goal of the game. 12:22. Selects are up 1-0. She gives it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pass over to Gasso. She's pressured by Wiedemeyer. And Gasso runs into traffic. Manwaring picks it up. Shot. Ooh, blocked, I think, by Rodriguez in front. And Malkovich goes behind her net to Gasso. Gasso up far side. Viskovich. Area pass up to Malkovich. She's got a step. She cuts the middle. Fires one. Save. Good squeeze by Samora with the blocker. Arm holds on to that one, gets a whistle. Good opportunity for selects, but Samora comes up big with the save. So we got linebacker, Vegas, and Gwynn out there as a group. White gets it out. Schwartz challenge at the red line, 2-on-1. Fisher there, forces the outside, shot on net, steered to the corner by Lou. Linebacker gets it. She gets the zone. She drops to Gwynn. Gwynn moves to the middle, runs into the body. Fisher fires one, just wide. Negus there first. She bumps it down to Negus, but White's able to get it out. They send it deep. No ice. Fisher's back. She reverses back near side. Schwartz to Gwynn. Gwynn pressured, can't get it off the wall. White gets it. Oh, trick shot. Shouldered up and over by Lou. White gets it down behind the net. Liebecker comes away with it. She goes right up to Gwynn. Gwynn's got a little room. She skates through center ice. And boom, she runs into White at the blue line. Schwartz back. She's pressured by White. Can't get a handle. Bouncing, rolling puck. Second effort. She gets it. She works up, but pressured by. She gets it to Wu. Negus. And Wu under the zone. Wu pressured. Bumped off the puck. Outnumbered by White there as they work near side. Steele keeps it in. White gets it back and out on the breakout. They get to the red line and get it deep. Fargo gets it up to Blom. Blom bumped off her stick and they get it deep. Goes behind the net. Connolly, first one there on the forecheck. Helped out by Wu. Wu gets it. She works half ball with Connolly against one of the White defenders, and they go behind their net. They have to reverse back from pressure themselves, where Connolly gets there first. She goes behind the net to Blom. Blom looking to center. Bouncing puck behind the net. Steele squashes down to keep that in. Connolly behind the net. She works to get it back down low, but White's there pressure. Steele or Fargo there to help out. And battle. Connolly comes away with it. She works near side corner with Wu. Wu works the middle. She's got Viscovich back door. And White comes away with it. Wu gets it back. She's got Viscovich, but doesn't make it through. Picked off by Hussey. Hussey tries to get it out off Viscovich. Keeps it in. Second clearing attempt blocked down by Connolly, and then Gasso does the same at the blue line, but outnumbered by the White players. And Amokovic sends in Viscovich. She goes forehand, backhand. Zamora with the big save. Puck goes behind the net. Schneider out with Viscovich and Amokovic. Rodriguez. Gasso, one-timer low off the post, near side. Kept in by Amokovic. She goes down to Viscovich, but White's clearing attempt kept in by Schneider and comes out of the zone where Gasso regroups right up to Viscovich. Viscovich drives. Quick pass over to Gasso. She moves it right away up to Schneider, but winds up in the corner, and White's had enough to get it up and out. Rodriguez is there, and she gets it up, and White sends it all the way down for the ice at 7:49 left in the first period. Got some rotating lines here for Western Selects. White in the black jerseys playing Team West. White in the white jerseys. Wu steps in. She wins it back. Liebecker up to Schwartz. Comes out of the zone. And White's able to get it deep. Schwartz is back. She's pressured. She reverses back to Fisher behind the net. Fisher up to Gwynn. Gwynn off a stick on a breakout. And White sends it back in. Gwynn gets it from Fisher up to Liebecker. Liebecker gets the zone. She works the middle shot. Blocked wide by White. Gwynn picks it up. She walks, drops to the point, and White gets it. Breaks in 2-on-2. Blocker to side by Lou, and Gwynn winds up with it. Poked off her stick over to Wu. Wu up to Liebecker. Liebecker got Gwynn. She pushes it through the D. She's able to get her stick on it. Tries to get it to Liebecker, but Team West is doing a good job getting their sticks in lanes. Wu gets it. Schwartz Fisher. Fisher gets the red line. She drives wide. Poke check by White. And Gwynn battles with Wu. White gets it deep. Schwartz reverses back, far side, up to Gwynn. Gwynn to Wu. Wu's got Liebecker. She hits her near side. 1-on-1. Shot up over the cage. Kept in by Negus. And White breaks it out through the middle. Conley's there to pick that up. Conley looking to gain some speed through the neutral zone. She goes outside, inside. Negus drags a foot to stay on side. The puck gets deep. Viskovich to Negus up top to Steele. Steele's got some traffic in front. Good stick by Conley, just wide of the net. Viskovich picks up the rebound. She takes the scissors, comes out through the middle, shot. Saved by Samora. And holds on for the whistle with 5:36 left in the first period. Good scoring opportunity, good shot from the point and redirected in front. Just wide, and Samora makes a big save. Conley wins it back, Negus. Steele fires one, nobody there, so Samora is able to make the glove save. Got to get some traffic down low with pucks to the point. Conley. White wins it back. They go behind their own net. Negus on the forecheck. She gets it. She works up top of the circle. Over to Steele. Steele goes far side to Fargo. Fargo fires one to the side by the blocker and stick of Samora. Down low to Conley. Conley hits Negus, streaking to the middle. Lines up on Viskovich's stick. She goes up top to Fargo. Fargo back to Conley at the half ball near side. Back to Fargo, one time shot, rebound. Oh, couple big saves by Samora on the one-timer and then on the rebounds, able to kick it to the corner where Conley's looking to set up shop. Oh, Steele gets tripped up, no call. And she tried to keep the puck in. Comes out, Conley bumped off her stick. Wiedemeyer on Team White, ooh, through a screen. Lou makes a big save. Clear to the corner by Fargo, Viskovich looks to break it out. She comes back up the middle, gains some speed. She's challenged by, looks like Deckers, Team White. Viskovich, Gasso, backhand. Goes off a stick up and over the cage. Bomb on the forecheck. She pressures near side where they just get it out and takes a funny bounce off the glass where Amelkovich gets it, but Team White picked up by Fisher. Team White gets a stick on it again. Winds up on Gasso's stick. She's got some speed. She sends it in the zone to Schneider. Schneider pushes it behind the net. Back over to Blom. Blom challenged by Team White, and they hit the brakes behind their own net. Looks like Hussey and Blom battling. White comes away with it on the breakout, and they just send it all the way down. That'll be enough for an ice. So 3:29 left, first period. If you're just joining us, it's a 1-0 hockey game. Black is Western Selects Team White, and they're playing Team West White in the white jerseys. Wu on the face-off. She wins it over to Liebecker. Battles behind the net. Gwynn there to help out to Liebecker. She drives, but Gwynn looks for Schwartz back door, and she's challenged at the blue line. Can't get it in deep. And White gets it down deep in the select zone at Schwartz. Gwynn, Wu and Liebecker. Runs up on Gwynn's stick. She drives the middle. Oh, she can't get a shot off with some traffic. Wasn't sure if that might have been a shot attempt. Ooh, goes wide. Gwynn gets it, goes behind the net to Liebecker. Liebecker circles, far side corner. Comes across ice to Gwynn. Liebecker back to Gwynn. Shot, score. Great passing by Gwynn and Liebecker. Give and go out of the corner. And quick shot goes far side. Finds the back of the net, so 2-0. 2:35 left in the first period here at the 2025 NAFES Showcase 18U division. Amelkovic wins it back to Steele. Steele's got Fargo, but looks to break it up far side to Viskovic and Negus. Pressured by White. They get it back up ice, but Steele's there to get it. And she looks to break it out up the middle. She's got a little room. But she gets the blue line, drives outside, inside shot. Just wide up over the net. As White breaks it out, Viskovic steps into that, sends it down low. Negus and Amelkovic are there. Amelkovic comes out with it. She's got Fargo up top. Fargo back to Amelkovic. She works the top of the circle to the middle. Fires one just, centering pass gets off the stick in front and goes on net for great save by Samora there. Bouncing puck. And she holds on for the whistle. So one back to Negus. Negus drops up top to Steele. Steele didn't have a lane, so she gets it deep. Amelkovic and Viskovic battle behind the net. Amelkovic up to Steele. Steele walks to the middle. She's got a couple White players on her, but White comes out with it and breaks it out through center ice. Deckers gets it deep. Deckers has got Fargo. Oh, centering pass. Oh, what a save. Lou with the blocker. Hits some in front, comes back in. So great save on the rebound as well by Lou. Not sure how she saw that, but she's able to get a blocker on it and keep it out of the net. Negus drives wide. Back to the middle. Centering pass to Viskovic. Quick shot. Goes back across the grain under the glove. And that'll go for the third goal of the game. Good puck movement by the Selects. And able to solve the goaltender there. Tough one to stop with that kind of puck movement. Yeah, so up to Schneider. Schneider gets his own. Over to Blom. Blom drives wide and gets it deep. Conley's there to help out. She works the half ball, kicks the middle. Shot, save, some more, rebound, save. Oh, rebound again, goes off the post. And Samora is able to cover up. And a little pushing and shoving down low. But the whistle blows and we'll have a face-off. Conley steps in, wins it straight back to Gasso. Gasso escapes away from pressure there. And down to Blom, back up to Gasso. Gasso to Fisher. Fisher. It's the fire one, but White gets a stick on it as Blom and Connolly get it. Connolly up top. Fisher, D to D. Back to Connolly. Connolly backhander front. Schneider couldn't get clean wood on it. Shot, block. Second effort gets through as the final buzzer goes for the first period of play here. We had the fresh sheet of ice, so we'll have a cut after second period as they're doing a every 2 period ice make here for the 18U division. So we'll have a 1 minute intermission, and they'll get right back out there for period 2. We'll be back. Let's take a little break. All right, we're back. Period 2 coming your way. Live from Blaine Super Rink number 6. Got Team West White in white against Western Selects White in the black jerseys. Wu wins it back. Rodriguez, D to Schwartz. Schwartz up to linebacker. Linebacker looks to the middle. To Rodriguez. Rodriguez with some speed. Over to Gwynn. Back far side to Wu. Up top. Schwartz. Schwartz sends it down low. Wu there first. Over to linebacker. Linebacker battles. 3 white sweaters there, so they come out. They kept knocked down by Gwynn. She tries to get back to the middle where Wu picks it back up. Pass in front. Shot. Saved by Samora. Linebacker looking to jam one home there, but Samora is able to get her pad down and hold on to it for the whistle to kick off the second period here. Malkovich out with Viskovic and Negus. Negus comes away with it and goes behind the net. She's got Steele up top. She sends it up top to Steele. Steele sends it down low. Just on a stick of Viskovic. The defender on her up top to Fargo. She fires it in. Gloved by Samora with a whistle. And Amelkovich over to Negus. Negus gets bumped by the white player there, and they break it out near side. Fargo challenged at the blue line by Team White over to Viskovic. Viskovic hits the brakes to half ball far side. She's pressured. She gets knocked down by White, but no call. Negus helps out with the Amelkovich quick shot by Viskovic. And Samora is able to make the stop there. White goes for a change. Period 2 with 18 and a half minutes left. Amelkovich out with Negus and Viskovic. Negus up top, Fargo. Fargo sends it down in, but blocked by White. White on the breakout. Picked up by Amelkovich as Viskovic clears the zone. Stays on side. Centering pass off a skate. And White's able to break it out. She's challenged by Steele. And Amelkovich comes away with it. She looks to gain some speed to the neutral zone. Drops it. Viskovic. She fires one on net. Rebound. Oh, kicked aside by the defender there in front. And they get it out and battle in the neutral zone for that loose puck where Amelkovich is able to scoop that up. She goes over to Rodriguez. Over to Viskovic. Viskovic shot. Rebound. Negus. Saved by Samora. Kept in the zone by Gasso. She looks for Viskovic back door. Just wide as White gets it. And they just send it all the way down for an icing. Good opportunities for Team Western Select White. Looks like they're going back to the lines from yesterday, for the time being at least. One to Gasso, shot, saved by Samora. Gasso with the one-timer, right off the face-off. Connolly steps in. Schneider comes in to help out. 4 checks down low. Rodriguez steps up to keep it in, sends it far side. Blom. White gets it out, Gasso. Pressured, she moves it up to Blom. Blom sends it up to Connolly. Connolly tries to drag through the D. They get a skate on it. Blom steps in to help out Connolly. She gets pressured behind the net. Bodied there and comes up. Kept in the zone by Rodriguez, but White, second effort, gets it in. Back to Gasso. Conley gets the middle. She fires on block by the White D. Up to Gasso. Gasso walks the line. Back over to Conley, but picked off by Wiedemeyer. In White, Wiedemeyer has a step. She goes, quick shot. Up and over the glove of Lou. Big scoring opportunity, and B. Wiedemeyer able to get just enough of it. Lou's glove got on there, but sneaks up and over that. 16:23 left, second period. 3-1 selects. White gets on the board. Black wins it back to Fisher. Fisher over to Schwartz. Schwartz sends it over to Gwynn off the stick. Goes in deep. Gwynn on the forecheck. Rolling puck off the Zamboni door again. That's going to be an issue. It didn't seem to be an issue yesterday, but for this game at least it is. Sent in deep by Schwartz, and that'll be an ice. And we've got Fisher and Schwartz on D, with Wu centering Gwynn and Liebecker. Gwynn steps in for the face-off. She wins it back. Fisher's there. She goes behind her net to Schwartz. Schwartz up to Liebecker. Liebecker hits Gwynn. Off the wall. She's got a step. She's got some speed. She looks to shoot it. And Samora is able to make the save. As Gwynn couldn't get a clean shot, she was bumped, kept to the outside a little bit. And Samora was able to squeeze that and cover up for the whistle. Great headman. Cross ice by Liebecker. So Gwynn steps in for the face-off here. White wins it back. Liebecker. Hush battle behind the net. Gwynn drops back to Liebecker. Liebecker works to the middle. Up top to Fisher. Fisher to Gwynn. Back behind the net to Liebecker. She stops, sets up shop. She's got Wu. Pressured. She goes up top, far side. Schwartz, D to Fisher. Fisher down to Gwynn. Gwynn's got pressure. Cycles down low to Wu. Wu cuts the middle. Oh, she goes back to her. Wu gets it back from Liebecker. Backhand one-timer into the net. Get the goaltender moving. And send it back in front. And Wu's able to bang that in. 15:04 left in the second. Malkovich on the face-off. White wins it. They get it up. Steal back with Viskovich, and Malkovich comes away with it. She's got Negus. Headmans it to her. She's got a little speed. She cuts back to the middle. Oh, just bumped off her stick by the White defender. She gets it back, works up top, sends it down low. Backhand on net. Shot saved by Samora. And gets the whistle. 4-1 selects in black against Team West in white. One back up top to Fargo. Fargo to Viskovich. Back to Fargo. Fargo fires one. Ooh, winds up over on Negus' side of the ice where she takes a one-timer at it, but could get, Negus Viskovich back to Malkovich, but just broken up by the White defender there as they get it deep. Fargo reverses near side to Viskovich. She hits Negus, bumps it up to Malkovich as she looks to get it deep. White looks to break it out. They go far side. Fargo looks to hit Biskovic just outside of her reach, and that'll go all the way down for an icing. Have a D-zone face-off for the Western Selects white team playing their black jerseys. Connolly steps in for the face-off. One back to Gassel. She gets body position on it on the breakout up to Blom. Kept in by Hussey. Connolly comes away with it. She goes cross ice over to Schneider. Schneider gets the red line. She gets it deep and goes on the forecheck. Hussey back. She works it up near side out of the zone. Gassel picks it up. She goes D to Rodriguez, right up to Schneider. Far side wall. Schneider gets it deep. Blob on the forecheck. Forces Hussey to reverse back far side. Deckers outlet pass. Broken up by Gassel. No ice. As White gets there before it crosses the goal line. Rodriguez looks to get out, kept in by White. Gassel gets there first. She's challenged by the White player. And Rodriguez up to Blom. Blom gets it out. She's got a step. She's got Connolly with her. 2-on-1. 3-on-1. Connolly, tries to slide it over to Schneider, but broken up by the stick of the White defender there. Kept in by Gassel. She gets deep. Connolly's there on the forecheck. Reverses back up near side. And they get it deep. Fisher back. She reverses back behind her own net as Gassel gets it right up to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it up to Liebecker. Liebecker regroups in the neutral zone and comes back in the zone. She escapes some pressure, sends it down low. Gwynn bumped off by the White defender. Get a little body. Schwartz, shot on net, rebound. But Samora brings it right back to her and gets a glove on it with her stick and freezes that puck for the face-off. Wu in on the face-off for Black. Gwynn up top. Schwartz sends it down, blocked in front by White. Liebecker and Gwynn poke it off White's stick, but it gets out of zone. Fisher sends it back in as Wu and Gwynn tag up. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone, picked up by Liebecker. White comes out with it, gets to the blue line, and they send it in, but off a defender, Fisher. And Schwartz comes up to Gwynn on the breakout. Gwynn hits Wu, but she's bumped by the White player. Back to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it back to the middle, just in front of Wu, as White looks to break it out. Fisher, D to D. Schwartz up to Liebecker. Liebecker gets his own. Stops. And White poke checks that out to neutral ice. Fisher to Gwynn. Gwynn. She's got a little skating room. She gets his own. Off the shaft again. Saved by Samora. Picked up by Wu. Wu's got a little room. She goes behind that centering pass. Picked up by White as they break it out. Wiedemeyer over to Manwaring. Back. Drop pass to Wiedemeyer. Liebecker on the back check. Gets the stick on it as they break up that scoring attempt. Wiedemeyer sends it back on net just wide. They go low to high. Blocked in front by Gassel. Wu up to Liebecker. Liebecker. Negus. 2-on-2. Liebecker cuts the middle. Up top to trailing Gassel. Shot saved by the blocker. Drops right into the butterfly for Samora, so she holds on and makes the save, gets the whistle. Good play to the trailer. Gassel, she fires one, and Samora's making some big saves in that for Team West White. Biskovic battles. near side corner. She goes over to Melkovich. She drives hard. Oh, off the far post. Winds up on Negus' stick. Sent down low to Viskovic. She kicks it up to Gassel. Gassel gets the work down low. Drives in. Shot saved by Samora. Back to Gassel. She works through the face-off circle. Back up to the point. Back to the middle. Shot. Oh, off the post. Negus and Viskovic. Negus got the rebound off the post shot by Gassel. 5-1. Western selects white in the black jerseys. 9:26 left in the second period. Melkovich on the face-off, one back by White. She gets the zone, sends it deep. Set up for Wu by steal to Gassel. Gassel up ice to Melkovich. Melkovich gets the red line. Enters the zone wide. Got Viskovic backdoor, but back checking White defender and just slides out of the zone. Goes for an offside. With the 8:56 mark of the second period. Connolly steps in. She wins it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes D to D to Fargo, up to Schneider. Schneider's got Blom. Broken up by Team White. Fargo regroups into the neutral zone. Get up ice to Schneider. Schneider's got Connolly with her. Connolly, it's bodied up on the wall there. And White gets it out. They get it deep. Fargo goes near side. Blom and Rodriguez. And Connolly battle near side corner. Almost came out, but second, third effort gets to Connolly. She tries to bump it around the D, and Blom gets it out of zone. They send it back in deep. Fargo up to Schneider. Schneider, 3-on-2. She's got Connolly. Shot. Ooh, just wide. Schneider gets the rebound, goes up top. Fisher sends it to the middle. Kept in by Schneider. Schneider trying to set up her shot, but White gets in the way of that. Connolly pressure. She gets it back down low. Ooh, her forecheck makes puck pop out to the middle, but Samora is able to clamp down on that, hold on to that for the whistle. 7:23 left, second period. Wu to Gwynn. Gwynn drags the middle, knocked off her stick. And White gets it deep. Liebecker up top to Schwartz. Schwartz to Liebecker, pressured by two White players. He needs some help. Wu comes in to help out. They have a battle. Far side, half wall. Wu and Liebecker with two White players. Wu comes out with it and comes up top. Kicked by Schwartz, but not back in the zone, and so White gets it in. Wu stops there for Fisher. Fisher goes up to Liebecker. Liebecker, her stick slashed out of her hands, and we've got a delayed penalty. As skate! Gwynn gets it over to Wu. Drop back to Gasso. Gwynn to Liebecker. Delayed call. Gasso fires one. Screen down. Gwynn picks it up before White can get possession. She works to the middle. Down to Liebecker. Liebecker off the stick to Fisher up top. Fisher works to the middle. Over to Gasso. Gasso to Wu. Wu. Behind the net to Liebecker. Got Rodriguez down low, set up in front. She's being pestered, gets knocked down. As you get a little extra man and extra time for Western Selects white and the black jerseys. And we've got a little different look on the power play here. Looks like we're going to have Gasso and Amelkovic up top with Wu, Liebecker, Gwynn. Down low, actually, Liebecker and Gasso switch for the face-off. So Gasso in the right wing spot for the draw. 5:50 left, second period. We're just waiting for the scorekeeper to get the penalty on the board, and they'll drop the puck. Win. On the face-off, won by White, and they like to break it out. Kept in by Amelkovic. Amelkovic. Liebecker. Gasso. Back up to Liebecker. Over to Amelkovic. Down to Gwynn. Amelkovic. Liebecker at the blue line. Gasso. Give and go with. Oh! Poked through the crease there. And Gasso comes away with it. She goes back door to Gwynn. Oh, she got Natalie Wu. Good passing. Gasso, Gwynn to Wu. Wu was able to walk it out and stuff it in at 5:13 second period. We should go to runtime, I believe. There's a 5-goal differential, unless that's only in the third. But I believe it's at any time, and then if it's reduced below that 5-goal differential, they go back to stop time. Steal, D to Rodriguez. She goes off the wall to Negus. Pops through. Negus and Viskovic battle near side corner. They've got two white players on them. Negus comes out with it. She goes to Rodriguez, back to Negus. She works down low. Shot. Blocker saved by Samora. Steele tries to jump in on the rebound, but White gets it right up out far side. They get the red line and get it deep. Picked up by Rodriguez. She goes up high off the glass, gets it out to neutral ice. Up to Amelkovic. Amelkovic slows. She's got Viskovic down low. She's shot. Steered to the near side corner by Samora. Amelkovic comes out with it, kicks it up to her own stick. Reverses back down low. And she looks, go back to Viskovic. Against the grain, but off a skate in front of the defender. Viskovic works through high slot in traffic. White gets her stick on it. And Negus gets it. She gets the blue line. Shot blocked by the White defenders. They try to get it out. Picked up by Malkovich. Malkovich got Viskovic. Back door. She goes short side. Over the pan under the blocker. Got 3:33 left in the second. So Conley on the faceoff, she wins it back to Fargo. She has to go back to retrieve that behind her own net. She moves it up right away. Off the wall and out. Conley on the forecheck. Blom gets it. Conley has to regroup to stay on side. She's pressured by Wiedemeyer. Up near side. Blom gets it out of zone. Pressured by Schneider. Goes back to Schwartz. Schwartz pressure. She moves it up to Blom. Blom looks to break it out. And through neutral ice, she gets the zone, drops to Conley. Conley pressured right away by White. She gets it back and works it D to D. Schwartz fired, shot, blocked at the top by Decker. She sends it all the way down and not enough for nice. Conley back to pick that up. She looks up to Blom. Blom cuts to the middle and offers sticking deep. Team White to break this one out. Picked off by Liebecker. Conley couldn't get a handle, so White gets it, sends it deep. Gasso. She drags to the middle, up to Gwynn. Gwynn up to Wu. Wu. Gwynn. Liebecker. 3-on-2. Wu. Drops to Gwynn. Back to Liebecker. Bouncing puck. Cleared away by White. As they break it out off of Wu's shoulder. Picked up by Gwynn. She works through neutral ice. She's got Liebecker back door and Wu. Oh, nice pass over to Liebecker. She comes across this Grace forehand to backhand. And puts it in the back of the net. Good puck movement again. Tough on the goaltender with those puck movement. Wu back to Fisher. Fisher regroups in her zone over to Gasso. Gasso spins out of pressure there, gets wide, near side, drives to the middle, sends one just wide, far side, and Fisher picks that up. She works behind the net to Wu. Wu's got Gwynn up top. They look to scissor that. Back down low, Gwynn behind the net to Liebecker. Liebecker's got Wu. She works to evade pressure, goes up top. Fisher back to Liebecker. Liebecker there. White's able to get a stick on that and sends it out of the zone where Gasso picks it up, goes behind her net, pressured by White. Gasso to Liebecker. Liebecker off the wall to herself as she gets it and gains the zone. She's got Wu with her. Wu over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez battles for the puck, pops up, brings pressure for the final seconds of the period. As now they'll make some fresh ice here in between periods. So we'll have about a 15 or 20 minute break before coming back out for the third. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned as we'll be right back. Ready. Oh, here we go. Third period action. Coming to you live from 2025 North American Female Elite Showcase here in Blaine, Minnesota. Super Rink W6. Game number 2 for the Western Selects white team in the black jerseys. Up 8-1 after 2. One back by Gasso. Gasso to Steele right up to Wu. Wu just rolls off her stick with some fresh ice. Smooth ice there. Puck's moving well. Liebecker. Wu steps in. Just offside in with first pass, getting a little tipped. She was a stride or 2 inside the zone. Wu on the face-off. She wins it over to Liebecker. Liebecker to Melkovich. And Melkovich goes to Gasso. Gasso fires one. Just off the glove. Open over. Liebecker looks to the middle. Win. Broken out by White. White gets it deep. Gasso's back. She reverses back to Melkovich. Near side up to Liebecker. Liebecker back to Gasso. Win back to Gasso. Melkovich. Shot. Save. Off the mask of Samora. As White gets it up and out. Knocked down by Melkovich. No ice as White touches it first. They get the zone, but just offside. So we'll have a whistle. Back to Schwartz, D to Rodriguez. Back over to Fisher. Fisher's up now, playing forward with Nagus and Viskovitz. Looks like Melkovich and Fisher switch spots. So Melkovich on D, Fisher up now on forward. Viskovitz gets it back to Schwartz behind the net. Schwartz pressured, she sends it up to Nagus. Nagus reverses back to his own on shed on net by White. Glove saved by Lou, and she holds on. Gets a whistle. Got run clock with a 5-goal plus differential for this showcase as Conley gets it up 2-on-1. Blom, Schneider. Blom, back to Schneider. Oh, shot, score. Schneider gets it back from Blom and goes hard to the net. Tips it in, second effort off the white goalie. Is able to get it in on net. And goes in. So Schneider over to Blom. Blom drives wide. She hits the brakes half ball, but White gets it back to Schneider. Schneider's got Conley with her. And Blom. Blom works behind the net. Reverses back down low. She gets bumped off the puck there by White. And Schneider comes in to help out. And White gets it up and out. Rodriguez is back. She's pressured. As she sends it up. White regroups in their own zone, breaks it out near side. They get the red line and deep. Moves back behind her net. Stops it, pulls it off the wall for Steele. Steele hits the brakes, comes up, center of the ice. Hits Schneider. Schneider gets it deep. Goes all the way around behind White. Net as they look to break out. Far side kept in by Fisher. White sends it up top. Fargo back down low. Fisher behind the net. She battles with Wynn. Wynn comes out with it. She works around the dot. And back the white. So she comes back out of the zone where Gwynn gathers the puck. She sends it up to Wu. Wu. Shot. Save by Samora. She covers up and holds on. With 15 minutes left, third period. Got Wu, Fisher, and Gwynn. And we got a buzzer. Not sure why, but anyways. Wu wins it back to Steele. Steele walks the middle. And a penalty behind the play for holding on, looks like Natalie Wu will go 2-minute minor for slash. Didn't see it myself, but getting a little frisky in front maybe. But anyways, okay for Western selects White. Gwynn gets it. She's got a little speed. She gets to the middle. She gets a step. Knocked off the puck there. Fisher gets it back down low to Gwynn. As White gets the red line. They move it. Pressured by Fargo. Shot steered wide to the corner by the block of Lou. Gwynn pressures in the neutral ice. And is able to find it. And gets a step. Gets outside, inside. And can't get a handle as Viskovic comes in to help out. She gains some speed through neutral ice. And she's tripped up. Sticking the skate. And hopefully she's all right. She's getting up now on her own power, so hopefully tough fall. But she's up on her own power. And we'll have a offensive zone face-off. About 12:45 left in the third period. 4-on-4 hockey for another 15 seconds or so. Got Nagas, Viskovic, Amelkovic, and Gasso on the ice. 4-on-4. Comes up top, sent back down in by Amelkovic, Viskovic, Gasso. Gasso fires one. Saved by Samora. Now it'll be power play for Western selects White in the black jersey. Gasso, this to Amelkovic down to Negus. Negus, one-timer from the point. Gasso, up to by Gasso. She's got Negus back door off the stick, tucked in by Amelkovic. Amelkovic down low to Negus. She goes short side, blocker by Samora. And Liebecker comes out with it. She works the middle. Cycles to Viskovic. Viskovic to Amelkovic. Back door to Liebecker just wide. Up top to Gasso. Liebecker back to Gasso. Give and go. And over to Gasso. Gasso looks. She cuts back to the middle. Gets shot on net. So saved by Samora and White to get out. 11 minutes left, third period. Amelkovic regroups through neutral ice to Gasso. Gasso gets glove save. Wide by Samora on the shot from Gasso. Viskovic steps into one of the White players is going to go for penalty here. As the White player's slow to get up. She got hit kind of funny. Hopefully she didn't hit her head. But she's definitely struggling. She gets up now. Oh, it's a leg. So her left leg got twisted up there after the hit, I think. And she gets back to the bench, so that's good to see. Hopefully she's all right. And it's they're talking extra, maybe for Viskovic. I'm not sure. 2 minutes on the board. And the penalty kill here, looking to get it out of the zone. Comes out near side. Schneider can't get it out. Schwartz goes back for it, has to reverse near side. Up off the skate. Schneider and Conley 2-on-1. Short-handed. Oh! Shorty goes in. Schneider gets another one, I think. Takes a shot, slides it over to Conley. Conley sends it on net. Schneider picks up the rebound with 8:45 left in the third. Conley on the face-off. Still short-handed. And up and out by Schwartz over to Rodriguez. She gets a step, gets the red line, and takes it in the zone. She drops to the middle. She gets a backhand in on net and steered wide by Samora as White breaks it out. Oh. Conley is going to go for interference. So another penalty on selects. And one by White. 5-on-3 for White. Hussey gets it. She drives wide. As the first penalty releases for the selects, Blom hits the ice. She's able to get it and break it out. She's tied up by Hussey. And Fargo gets it. Centering pass just out of reach of Wu. Steele steps up, gets a stick on it. Blom on the forecheck with Wu. They get it deep. Wu gets it, poked off her stick by White defender. Steele steps in and keeps it in the offensive zone as White looks to break it out here. Sauce up far side, the man wearing. She gets his own. She drives wide. Steele keeps her the outside. She goes down low. And centering pass. Fargo looks like tied up a player in front. So the centering pass broken up there by Fargo as fresh legs come on. Gwynn gets it. She has to reverse back as it's a bouncing puck. She sends it down all the way around to Steele here near side, but White's able to get it up and out. Gasso blows the tire, trying to retrieve that puck, and shot saved by Lou. Gasso's right up, so just lost an edge there, but she's good to go as Lou makes the glove save on the breakaway. Black will still be shorthanded for the drop of the puck. Gwynn on the face-off. 5.5 minutes left. Gwynn wins it, but can't get it clean up and out. as stretch pass up to Viskovicz. Viskovicz has Gwynn. Gwynn shot. Pad saved by Samora. She gets it down to Viskovicz, working behind her the net there. It's back across to Fisher. Fisher. Gasso, Melkovic off Viskovicz in front. Gasso keeps it in. Viskovicz back up to Gasso. She walks through middle shot. Score by Gasso. 5-hole, I think. Through a little traffic. With 4.5 left in the third period. Viskovicz wins it back. Melkovic. Gasso back to Melkovic. Applies to Viskovicz. Viskovicz walks out of the corner. Mega shot blocked in front. Liebecker. She works through the face-off circle. Up top to Gasso. Works in the middle shot. Hits something in front. Goes wide. Cycled down low by Liebecker, Viskovicz, and Negus. Liebecker. Negus centering pass to Viskovicz. Right up in front. Low high. Just out of reach of Melkovic, who goes out of the zone. Gasso. Up ice to Liebecker, Viskovicz. In front. Ooh, just wide by Negus. Kept in by Gasso. Gasso. She circles back at the half wall to Melkovic. Over to Gasso. One-timer in. Blocked in front. Saved by Samora. Winds up near side half wall. Viskovicz battles with Negus. Negus comes out with it. Winds up on Melkovic. D to Gasso. She's pressured right away. And she sends it in, tipped in front, winds up on net. Smothered by Samora for the whistle. Got Conley on the face-off. She wins it, tries to get it over to Schneider. Schneider gets it down low to Blom. Blom challenged by two white sweaters. Schneider steps in to help out as White gets it up and out and deep. Manwaring gets the breaks. Challenged by Schwartz. They swing it around far side and get it deep. Schwartz is first one there. Oh, it'll be Blom actually. Reverses some pressure, sends it up. Oh, Conley was going up out of the zone, but just a little behind her, so winds up going all the way down for an ice. Won by Selects. Schwartz over to Rodriguez. Goes all the way down. So out another D-zone face-off. White goes for a change. Fresh legs on the ice. With 1 minute remaining in the third period. Won by Gwynn. Rodriguez over to Schwartz. Schwartz up to Fisher. Fisher sends it up to Wu. Wu to Gwynn. Back to Wu. She gets to the middle. Two white players there. She needs some help. Fisher comes in to help out. For the puck battle here. Wu. Puck squirts out. Comes up top to Schwartz. Schwartz sends it in deep behind the net. Blue battles with Fisher, kicked in front by White, cleared back on the net, and they rim it around near side. Schwartz keeps it in, and they get it out. Rodriguez is there. She cuts back near side. She's got a little speed. She gets the zone, and Schwartz turns it deep, as that's the final seconds for game two. Another W for Western Selects White in the black jerseys. And we'll be back here tonight at 5:45, I think, on Rink 5 for game number 3 of the series. 5-game minimum, hopefully 6. The 6th game will be the championship game. So hope to see you tomorrow, this evening. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great one. Bye-bye.